Hello. Okay, next tutorial. This look is, hopefully you can tell, a Lady Gaga look from the music video Telephone, or one of the looks from that music video, because Lord knows there were loads of them. So yeah, this is the look she has when she's making the sandwich. So yeah, not much else I can say about this look. I hope you guys like it. So if you guys want to see how to recreate this look, stay tuned. So for this look, depending on how high your eyebrows are, you might need to block out the ends. I shouldn't have to because I pluck my eyebrows so they're quite high, as you can tell. So this bit here can be the bottom point of my new eyebrow because the eyebrows we're drawing on will be quite high. So yeah, just bear that in mind. You might need to block that out with wax. So in this look, the look she has, it's really obviously smouldering and dark and fierce, I think is the word we're going for. That's pretty much synonymous with Lady Gaga. So I'm going to take some MAC Black Fluid Line in Black Track. This stuff is amazing. It's the cream. It's like a cream eyeshadow basically, but it can go in the fluid line of your eye, and it's safer there. So I'm going to start off by lining that all in my fluid line, and I'm just going to go underneath my eye, all the way up to my tear duct, all the way to the edge. So just make sure it's incredibly thick and there's no gaps. Just keep on rubbing it in just so you've got no patches at all, so it's nice and clear. I will say, you probably noticed I'm doing my eyes before my foundation. I always do this when I do cosmetic makeup because I have problems with fallout when I'm using eyeshadow, and I used to use the whole powder on the cheek method to catch the fallout, but I just found that it's just as easier, if not quicker, to just apply the foundation afterwards. So yeah, that's why I'm doing my foundation last. So I'm going to do the other eye and then we'll start the next step. Then I just took the eyeliner and just extended it out slightly, just pulled it out along there, just so it comes in line with the end of my eyebrow. So I'm going to do that on the other eye. Then I can just pull the colour and smoke it inwards, just like that. Not too far in, just enough, because the shape's going to be going around here. The inside of the eye needs to be left clear, because that's where the lightest colour's going to go. And still using the black cream, I'm just going to take a tiny bit and I'm just going to drag that colour really lightly in the shape that I want it to go, just so I know roughly where I'm going to put the eyeshadow, because it's going to be down the centre of down the start of the eyebrow, and then it joins on. Yeah. So I've just really roughly traced the shape that I want. So everything that's going to be inside here is going to be a lighter colour. Everything here and to about here, really, I think. Draw a line. Yeah, anything outside it will be white, then this will be the darkest colour. I'm then going to take a Grimace White Cream. I love using this stuff. I mean, I always use a white cream whenever I'm going to do a light eyeshadow, because I just find it holds the colour on better, and it just lightens things up, and yeah. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush with that, and I'm just going to apply that. Just buff it where my tear duct is, all on the inside here, where the light colour is going to go, and just on the outside of my eyebrow. So the majority of the eyeshadow I'm using here are going to be pretty much off one product. This is MAC. It's a MAC mineral eyeshadow called Sea and Sky. It's beautiful. I'm going to be using mainly the darker blue. I might use the lighter blue on the corners of my eyes, but we'll see. So I'm going to take, it's just a really nice dark blue with some shimmer in it. It's lovely. I say lovely, won't do much. So the idea is I'm going to apply that just on the outside area here. So I just apply it to the outside and pull it downwards. I'll do the bottom half as well, just where the black is. I'm just tapering it off into the middle. I'm just going to add some of that blue to the underneath as well, where the black is. I'm then going to take the lighter blue, and I'm just going to brush that all in the white area here, just to taper it off into the darker blue. So I'll darken up the outside edge a bit more after I've done the eyebrows, so I know exactly what shape I'm going to get. So I'm taking an angle brush and some black eyeshadow. I'm, as always, using a MAC black eyeshadow. And I'm going to trace my eyebrow, my new eyebrow shape. The idea is it starts where your natural eyebrow shape starts. but we're going to pull it up to about this high. Yeah. So I've just coloured that in, so yeah, it is quite a thick eyebrow. So I'm going to do that on the other eyebrow now. So now I'm going to take the eyeshadow and I'm just going to pull it downwards, just where the eyebrow starts. Just so I can start blending it into the eyeshadow. This is the black MAC, by the way. So I'm going to take some more of the eyeshadow and I'm just going to now pull it all the way around that shape that I drew earlier. You should still be able to see it through the eyeshadow, and just join it up, not too heavily. Okay, and then I can just sweep it downwards. Then it's just a case of adding some of the dark blue to the areas where the black is, just going over the top of it, so when the light hits it, it'll give a hint of blue. And I think I've already done this side, but I'm going to take some more of the blue and just smoke it out underneath my eye a tiny bit more. Just making sure that it joins on here and there's no harsh lines, it's all smokied out slightly. Which is done, you just literally take the colour and just taper it outwards really, really slightly. Actually, just a quick one. I was just about to start putting my foundation on, and I realised, well, I didn't realise, I just looked and thought my eyebrows could be a bit darker, so I took some more of the black fluid line and angle brush and just went over my eyebrows again, just to make them a look quite a bit darker, actually. I think it just looks more effective like that. Yeah. So for the foundation, it's going to be quite heavy because obviously I'm a boy and I've got like quite dark facial hair, so I can see my stubble. Even though I just shaved about an hour ago, you can still see it. So I'm going to be using cream foundations. So you guys out there don't have to do that if you don't want to. All I will say is just make sure it's fairly pale, because Lady Gaga, bless her heart, doesn't seem to have much sun. So I'm going to be using 2 Crayola TV paint sticks. I'm going to be using 1W and 3W. 3W is actually close to my natural skin tone. I'm going to use the 1W just for a highlighter. So I'm going to apply the highlight colour all down the centre of my face, middle of my forehead, and up my cheeks. And I will shave my beard down a little bit and apply it down there as well. And then I'm going to, yeah, I know I look really weird. I'll say that now. And then I'm going to take the 3W and I'm going to apply that all in the remaining areas. Actually, you know what? While I'm doing this, I might as well go for the whole thing, and I'm going to do some really dark shading as well. So I'm going to do use a 9W, which is quite a dark shade. I'm going to use this for extra contouring, I think. So I'm going to apply a strip of that just down my cheekbones. Doesn't have to be too exact because I'm going to be blending this like mad. I'll do some down the sides of my nose. Yeah, we'll work it out as I'm going along. But, okay, so when I've got the basic shapes, I can start blending this all out. So I'm just going to small circles and just buff these colours out. I'm going to do one shade at a time, so I'll work on the highlighter area first. I'm going to take a different foundation brush and do the 3W colour. And then I'm going to do my shading area. So I'm then going to powder all of this with some Grimace translucent powder. I'm really going to press heavily just so I know I get that full coverage, especially around the area where I've got stubble. Because I'm going to be using quite a bit of powder, I'm going to do this off camera in a different room because otherwise it will go everywhere. So I'm going to apply that, press it all in, and then brush off the excess. I'm then going to apply a Maybelline Illegal Length mascara because I don't think this look needs false eyelashes really. Well, my eyelashes are quite long, so I mean, if you've got fairly short eyelashes, you might want to apply a medium pair of eyelashes, small to medium. So I'm just going to coat my eyelashes quite heavily. For the lips, I'm going to be using something that I love getting an opportunity to use. It's a Barry M lip colour in 52. It's a neon pink. It's beautiful. And it's so tacky, and I love when I get a chance to use it. So, this is quite a full lip shape. So, there's not really any accentuation on the Cupid's bow, not overly exaggerated really, but it's a lot of rounded shapes, so bear that in mind. So quite a full lip shape, nice and rounded on the edges. Obviously they are quite big, because from gauging from the video, I mean gauging from her crazy facial expressions that she pulls, if she can have her top teeth on show and quite a bit of lip on top, she must have fairly big lips, so that's what I'm going for. So yeah, I am going to use a blush, only a tiny amount. I don't tend to use a lot of blush, but there's a lot of pink showing in this look, so I'm going to use my Fashionista palette, which actually got a Superdrug filled out there. Just thought I'd give them a try, and they're actually quite nice. They're quite pigmented. So I'm going to use this one, which is number 9. So it's like a nice pinky, rosy colour. So I'm just going to take a fan brush with that. I'm not going to apply much of it at all. I'm just going to apply that really lightly on the apples of my cheeks. So very subtle, but I know it's there. And that's it. So I just popped on a yellow wig, my hat that I've made, and my little bag costume. The hat I'm not going to take any credit for. I did make it from scratch, yes, but I followed an amazing tutorial, a step-by-step tutorial done by Saya Sasa. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I'll put your name there. I'll put the link to the tutorial there, rather, just so you guys can see it, because this person did an amazing step-by-step guide on how to recreate the entire hat. And I just thought it was amazing, so all credit to him. But yeah, so that's the look. Yeah, the costume's a little bit crude here. It's just a bag. It's the closest I can get to the opaque plastic dress that she's got. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, the usual. And yeah, so until next time, bye.